your mother does not pray.
Auntie, you are getting fat. And she's so young.
Hello guys, welcome back to Lifeclue. My name is Ruth Agbeke, and today I have some beautiful ladies with me, and their names are
IJEOMA,
and we have
Debbie,
ORNA,
and
Mary. Some of them are doctors, so don't play with them. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about adulthood as a 20-something-year-old. So we have variations: early 20s, middle 20s. Don't try and guess. That's not
black,
your.
don't crack, don't
end 20s.
And end 20s. Don't even try and guess. We are shy in the 20s. That's all you should know. So today we are going to be discussing about like our struggles and some maybe joys of being in your 20s, like because teenage years is like.
Teenage joys you can travel alone.
Yeah. So as 20 years we are adults. Nobody should come and tell us anything.
That's right.
We are adults. So yes. So these are the questions I have for you guys. What are your struggles? While you're in 20s, like, or comparing it to your teenage years, what do you miss?
My mommy paying my bills for me.
Amen.
Yes, so actually miss our parents paying everything.
Early responsibilities.
They only pay the most important things, which is your tuition and your rent. You have to, even the rent itself, sometimes you have to hustle it yourself. But like on most part of the world, just the tuition.
I think it gets to a point in your 20s that you can't even ask your parents for money.
Yes.
Not like you can't ask them for money. You can ask them for money, but like
heavy heart.
yes, like there's some money you can't. Like I don't know how to explain. Whatever they give you, you figure out what to spend.
Exactly. But talking
Do you
about
understand?
that because of the class we belong to. You can't tell me Temi is not asking her daddy for money or copy.
No, I don't think that's
Okay, it's just to me. I just feel.
Generally, I just feel like once you get to a certain age, you kind of start feeling like, oh, I see how my parents have been struggling, and they have been struggling for me. Yeah, so that kind of thing.
People are respectful.
Not like my parents don't send me money, of course, because and it got to a point that like normally my dad would send me money, and I'll be like, oh, dad, I need the money for this,
that and that. Yeah.
Then he sends the money for that. But it now got to a point that this man was like, I don't care what you use the money for. Just this is the money that is available you.
Yes.
And then you figure out
enough.
how you want to share it among yourself. If it's not feel like, oh, the money is not enough, then get a job.
Yes.
It's not like he said it directly that you should get a job.
You get it.
But when he was telling me that you don't have to tell me what you're using your money for, then that point I knew that sister.
Yeah.
In terms of body confidence, what is the difference now?
Well, I'm more confident in my body. I mean, I think between like when I was teenager now, obviously I've grown into my body. I've also, gotten more, like body affirmations and all that, like body affirmations. Yeah, unlike when you're a teenager and you're trying to look like this, but again your teenage body is like no. I've seen I've seen Kylie Jenner and all those people. I was like, oh my god.
Who's Kylie Jenner?
But you just want to be like them, right?
No,
at that time now, like, come on, there was a thing when there were like lip fillers and all that stuff, right?
Everybody.
I never had an idea of all those things.
She's the first one.
These are things that you grew up seeing.
No, the thing is that
or maybe I might not.
Your experience will be different.
Of course, yes.
Because again, what the bougie one.
Again, all of us have different body types, and all of us have different struggles with our body. For me personally, with age, right? The older I get, I started like it was when I started. No, not comfortable. Actually, my own is the reverse of the case. Okay. So when I was younger, I was quite skinny, and everybody I came in contact with was always like, go and eat food, that kind of thing. So, but then as I was growing, first of all, hormones kick in. Once you get to a certain age, nobody should guess my age, but once you get to a certain age, the hormones, your metabolism changes. Even though you are eating less or something, the weight will start and then coupled with some health problems and all, and then you start packing some weight, and then you're like, oh yeah, I don't know my body this way. I've always known my body to be this particular way. Now you have to start like basically accepting your body, your new body, because you went from this to this. And we are Nigerians, we know how rude Nigerians are. You post a picture and then the first thing someone will say is that, auntie, you're getting fat.
Someone in the comment section actually added that to write in my comment.
Yes.
Actually added, look at you, added weight now.
Yes.
I think the word is we are more body conscious.
Yes.
Because initially, body conscious is not only body conscious is not only what people are saying.
Yes,
It's also what you want. So it's like, this is how I look now. I have to understand what I look like. And before, when we were growing up, who cares if you wear two legs, two different pair of socks?
Right.
If you like, when we were in secondary school, you put your socks to your knee. Nobody talked about it. But now you're careful what you wear, how you wear it. Tell me something about skincare. So all those things are actually something. We actually become more body conscious. It might not be in a negative way, but we are now aware of how we look like and how we present ourselves
Absolutely.
to people.
That's true.
So,
Yes. Decision making.
This one is the worst for me, because like as before before I became let me personalize, before I became an adult, like you could make decisions and you can get away with it even if the decisions are wrong. Like even if you make it bad,
always help you.
if somebody does not correct you, you have time to like adjust.
Exactly.
But now I was talking to Ornament about this, that now, especially after school now, every single decision you
It's
make
very important.
will affect the next 10
Yeah,
years
you
of
see
your
it.
life.
You see.
So if you make a wrong decision, like you basically the next 5-6 years of your life, you will like the consequence will be there, and nobody prepares you for this. They just assume that with each passing year somehow so my own is that
How did they prefer?
But you know that's the bitter truth about this thing. The truth about it is decision making has always been since we were little.
but the consequence was never as grievous.
No, not really. It's the problem was because
consequence of a decision we made.
from then the problem about it is that they didn't prepare us as per everyday decision making. Because now if you see Western children, for example, if you want to brush your teeth, they will not just say, oh yeah, open your mouth, let me help you to do it. They will actually give you, hand you the brush and say, okay, take.
They even allow
do it
them to put their clothes.
themselves. So there were a lot of decisions, little decisions we could have done by ourselves growing up, and over time we understand that okay, this is up to me, this is up to me to do. But now it's like the thing just hits all of a sudden, and many people are either forced to grow up quickly, or they find themselves in positions where they don't even know what next to do, who to talk to, how to withdraw, where to sit. Generally, as our parents find it difficult to do some things, how much more you that you are clueless of the world itself and you don't even know where to take it to. So
we go from
I feel
being
like
responsible and irresponsible and
to being
unaccountable to being
some don't even know that responsibility is a thing. Because daddy has always given it to me, mommy has always given it to me.
So in one, decision making is worse now.
Yes,
It takes
It's
a
got
lot.
tasking. It's tasking.
Even the little things in your life, like because you know that as you lay your bed, you alone you're gonna lie on it. No father or mother is going to drag you out of it. So you're on your own. They'll even be looking at you like
Actually, do you know the first part? They expect you to understand at a certain age you should know that you're supposed to do.
Do you know that is what amazed me?
And I'm like,
especially let's talk about
it sound like they gave you a manual.
the one that is fun is relationship matter. Let's talk about that one.
Oh no, he goes like this. My baby. My baby.
And I mean, what I'm trying to watch this.
You know that girl in this compound, blah, blah, blah. You know, I went for her wedding.
I'm sorry to say, mommy, I'm sorry, but my mom literally told me not to even have friends.
Even female friends, like
and I think to the 20s, to all of us, to even me myself, I think 20s is one of the years you figure out who you are.
Yes.
And I've heard so much from the 30s that 30s is when you get comfortable with who you are.
Yeah, that's
because you figured out who you are in
So
your
we should
20s.
look forward to that.
In your 30s, like you are not getting comfortable.
You're alone in your 20s, like if you live alone.
Yeah, if you get to
that's the
actually
best
enjoy
thing.
The
yourself.
past 1 year I've lived alone and
Oh gosh, that's the
things I
best.
did not even know about myself.
Actually,
like, I
that's the
discovered that
thing.
I was shocked. Like,
That's the
wow.
thing, because they made decisions for us right from when we were little till our teenage age. There were a lot of decisions that were influenced that we did not even know if we would have really liked to do that or not.
It was never an option.
Yes, so right, it's either mommy says do this, you do it. Daddy says you must
That's
do
how
that
my
one,
mom
you
used to do it, so that's how I would do
Exactly.
that kind
So
of
it's over time you now get to understand that wait, I don't really have to follow this. If I try this other way, now you start thinking by yourself. Now you actually have options
Yes.
to work with. So
Are you a money person? Are you a night person?
yeah,
and those relationship thing, actually, parents should please. You just don't expect me to go from no boyfriend
to
my God,
to
to boyfriend overnight.
Like before, my mother was
Overnight.
like, read your book, don't go anywhere.
Don't
Then all of a
even
sudden,
talk
she
about
just
it.
called me.
Yeah.
My
You
life was a
have
triangle.
boyfriend, like
Yeah.
you don't even show us somebody. I'm like,
Smile. I know you're smiling. That's right.
You know, my mom said that.
she said I'm not friendly. You are fine, oh. I mean, you are Johnny. I mean, your attitude that is bad. I was shocked. I was like, this woman literally told me, you are fine, but are you sure that your attitude, are you sure it's not the one pushing
And
people
my mom said,
away from you?
My mom told me the same thing. See, mine more often.
I was so shocked. I was like, what are you trying to say? She said, you know, if it's your attitude, it will allow people to approach you.
yeah, our mothers are in the same WhatsApp group.
I'm telling you. Mary, it's like your mother left the group chat.
I have a boyfriend, so she doesn't ask me.
He's single.
I don't know if it's my mother after boyfriend. Next,
When is he coming?
Don't make mistakes in choice. That one is
Me now.
Because
Trust
for me, what my
Nigerian
mom
mothers.
does is this, like, almost all my friends now, they are married. So when she goes for a wedding, every Saturday, I know that my mom is going to come. If she goes for a wedding, she come back, she be like, hello, you know, this one, that one. There was this particular Saturday, she called me, she was like, oh, do you know this person? I'm like, oh yeah, she was my junior in secondary school, 2 classes. She was like, she has married.
the fact that I shoot herself in the leg by the way, it was my junior.
I was like 2 years. She has married. I was like, I see the noise, like my head. I'm like, oh, come on, I'm so happy for her. She said, and she's so young.
These mothers are the best.
My baby, come back.
Is that not my baby? Come back, maybe you find husband and so.
Do you know how my mom asks me this question? She will still remind me, but you know you have to finish school. But in between, does not mean you cannot meet anybody.
You should start building the relationship.
I remember that. When I told her that after medicine, I'll do residency. She said, you can do residency in your husband's house. See, let us know your experience down below in your 20s, and if you're in your 30s, let us know if it gets. I don't know if it gets worse. So let's talk about friendship in adulthood. How is it now?
This question you're asking is deep. So you have to be intentional about the friends you keep, and then whatever energy you don't want around
you avoid this.
So when people say you cut off people,
Mm.
sometimes the persons you cut off are the problem. Sometimes you are the problem.
Yes,
Knowing people you want in your space. And
You see this statement you made that sometimes you are the problem. I feel like as you grow, you should also be able to like realize that I am the problem here. Because so many times we kind of like are very easy to like pick out this person is the problem. And sometimes you are the problem, not because you are a bad person, but just because you guys. Very important. One thing I've learned is that you outgrow friends and it's okay.
Yes, yes.
And it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
It is okay. You need to realize that the 13-year-old you,
It's not the same.
even the 18-year-old you is not the same you.
Yes.
So some of your friends that were
You guys
were compared at that point. Right now, what you guys want is not the same. Some people are working. Some people are still.
Your goals are just
different. So don't try to maintain a relationship that no longer suits you.
Yes.
Let it go. You don't have to be enemies. Not like, okay, I'm not saying cut it. Nothing dramatic. You wish the person well. I wish you well. If we see you in the marketplace, I wish you well. But then we don't have to keep up with each other because it gets so draining. You're like, some people that I've known before, they will call me, you've forgotten me. What do we want to
be talking about? That is always my question. What conversation?
We used to talk about boys back in the day. I don't have energy for boys now. So what are we doing?
Creating new friendship is still all about intention. You have to
Yes.
Because life is already stressing us enough. We're not trying to add to that stress.
I mean, for example, now say you're well mannered or you have things that people that say when I talked about you being the one looking if you have a problem, but sometimes it might not be. You might not, for example, you have standards you hold yourself.
Yes.
Now when you want to get friends, you get friends of the same standard you hold. So both of you can be accountable to each other. Now, for example, you're well mannered, you courtesy people enough, so you extend the same regard reciprocated.
Yes.
Now when you get a friend who is not on that same level, maybe you don't get to know the person early, or you get to find out later. It might look like the person will be like, oh, you act like you are too right. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is the level of understanding the person has. But as you, and the person might even be older than you, respectfully speaking.
Yeah.
But then when you get to grow up, and not even grow up, take your time and look at the benefit from a friendship, because the truth is you still were friends. There's benefit from it.
Absolutely.
Mutual benefit, and not just material. I mean, you should be able to talk to me, come on, and I to you as well.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, once you see the both of them brutally, you drop the person, and that's okay.
I learned that thing the very hard way. I learned that, and I learned one thing again, that in your 20s, friendship is tailored towards growth.
And open conversations as well. If you have a friend that you feel they hurt you, try and communicate.
Because you can't call
when you
yourself.
treat your boyfriend, like some ways you treat your boyfriend,
It's the same way. Exactly.
Yes, it's not relationship.
Because there's friendship breakup. I mean, they paying past.
You don't call yourself friends. I don't see how you're friends and then this person has problem with me, or I don't know why we're not
some
talking.
friends are just weird people.
Yes.
That's the thing.
And when you want to talk with them, they'll tell you, oh, I don't want to have the conversation.
It doesn't make sense.
Are you okay?
It doesn't make sense. Friendship in 20s is not on assumption.
Yes.
It doesn't
And again, now I'm realizing more and more. Maybe this is so personal to me that now, if we are not like spiritually, if we don't agree on certain things, like there are like things that before that okay, we just live life, but right now with everything somebody has used eye to see, like I'm more like, hey,
I understand what, like, if you're my
bro.
friend and there's no reason why I can call you to pray for me. Or
because
pray
there are
with me.
certain things.
But you know, do you know there's another difference too. In the teenage age, so to say, the whole clique thing was more on we must all want the same thing. But now there are actually friendships you could have that you don't necessarily have to have what this person has. For example,
that's
now
why it's friendship, because what I don't have, you give me.
Exactly.
Yes.
For example, now when it comes to things of when it comes to things of business, so to say, I can comfortably call this too. And so come, let's sit and talk. For example, now the spiritual thing you're talking about, when it comes to things of the spirit too, there are some people you could also call to and talk about. But there's always one thing that is unique to all of them, that is your system, like your own value system. For example, now for me, that would be honesty and fear of God. If you cannot be honest with me as a friend, or you actually do not fear God or value God, it's going to be difficult for us to sit in the same chair.
We can
to even talk about anything.
But then you see this friendship thing.
That's why.
Because I am very careful.
He's my friend, but he's
your friend.
If you call somebody your friend, I will hold you accountable for what the person
Exactly.
Because you can't tell me the person is your friend and you don't know that this person is doing this way, or you don't know that this person has this kind of behavioral trait in them.
That led to to make sure, okay, when to call me this person, no, this person is my church member.
Sincerely, I find it difficult to when you just say I'm your friend, I'm like
something. They're not my friend.
And sometimes when you not make them understand, like everybody's not your friend, like
they think you're being rude. Exactly, you're being rude.
You're too serious, or you like to answer like you are too perfect.
I'm just saying what my relationship with that person is.
I'm sorry.
And it is
Thank
what
you.
it is.
I'm not trying to be accountable for somebody that I cannot be accountable
I can count the
for.
number of friends I have in this.
Wait, what are we even
That's
saying? When they say somebody go and steal, who do they look for first?
your friend though.
So if you
Even when you're dragged in the patapatos,
if you're dragging your bag,
To make sure that
you're
you're
friend, and I'm telling you,
if you
exactly.
describe it, they'll say Mary Ruth's friend.
Exactly.
And you know the thing is that even if
that person
because I'm
is like,
intentional
why?
about my friends, even when they do something that is wrong, because I know who they are, like down,
You
I
have
will
to vouch
agree.
for them.
No, even if they do something wrong, drag us in the gutter. It's
In the
okay.
gutter.
No, but you know the person and you know what the response will be.
Yeah.
You know how it will be resolved over time.
Yes.
But someone you don't know, you put your leg inside.
Everybody.
So, my friend.
I find it so exhausting when I see people like in different groups. They're like,
also-
here today, you're hanging out.
Everybody
You know they sleep. No, for real.
No,
Somebody's house party. Next to know that club next to know
no,
that
yeah,
it's
no,
not-
no.
Like my girls, how many girls you get?
They're
in?
No, they'll tell you I'm with nobody and I'm with everybody.
Everybody.
Hey,
They are
one man
loved
will
by
go.
all.
Every day we outside.
So there's a difference between acquaintance and friends.
And there's a difference between
Church
being
member,
friendly
classmates.
Like
Oh, I also wanted to say something I learned regarding this friend thing. Different friends serve different purposes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Yes.
What I can tell Ruth
Yes.
doesn't mean I can tell her the same.
Absolutely.
Because Ruth's emotional intelligence can handle it doesn't mean I
Yes.
And does not mean I'm hiding
Yes.
the secret from you.
No. For example, I and my friends, like, there was a time like, okay, when we send a message, oh, I need this and this, they will just quickly say, oh, go to this particular person, because this is this person's area of
They want you to the
specialty.
group chat.
Yeah,
Just
you
go-
already know. And then
That's
it's
funniest part.
not a beef. It's not like
Sometimes all
okay,
your friends know each other. So it gets to a point where, as you said, if I call you now and I say, Ruth, oh, please, I need something with my skin. My skin is angry. You will
first thing
you
she will
will
say,
reach
like,
out to her. You say, have you called me? You get that kind of thing. So things like that are what because it's transparency. There's always transparency at the end of the day.
Yeah, we wanted one friend to like
One
be
best, must be the
everything. It's so exhausting. Don't even tell me
No,
how
one
your
friend cannot handle it.
That's what I'm saying. It's so exhausting.
it's exhausting actually
It is.
if you put all your
Because I
problem
have
on
my
me.
problem. I have my problem. I'll not come and have your
As
entire
in-
problem. Keep some.
It's actually
Honestly.
exhausting. Then
I'm sorry.
so I have to ask I have to ask now, like your purpose, like do you think it changes with time?
Yes.
Like do you think it has changed with time? Like maybe what you thought
Maybe not
your
change.
purpose
Not change.
was.
It just get clearer. It gets clearer.
And then it like
It shapes. It actually
shapes
manifests over
to
time.
who you are at that particular
And you mold up to it there. You might have an idea of who you would like to be, what you would like to do after. But the truth is, to the stage to get to that place, you really don't know. As you said, it keeps unveiling itself. So you now start making intentional decisions.
Yeah, and
towards
don't
it.
make a mistake in boxing yourself into one thing
At all.
Like,
That's
don't
the
think
worst thing
like
you would do.
this
Explore your
this has to
20s.
be it. I must be this doctor.
Explore responsibly.
I forgot.
I must be this doctor.
Explore in your 20s.
Explore
Yes,
responsibly,
I'm
responsibly,
not explored yet.
Explore.
Yes.
She want to
But all the
travel.
condition is
She
traveling.
want to travel alone. Alone.
Yeah.
But explore in your 20s.
travel.
Your 30s, you don't
Sincerely.
have time. You are saving up for your future children. Things that you want to
If
go
I
to.
want to add something.
20 already saving.
What I want to add is basically that try your best not to like put very strict timeline for
Yes.
yourself.
No, because I'm
Because life
That drains,
happens.
But
man.
make plans.
Life.
I should have my second child.
Do you know? You know
I
what?
should be
You know what
married.
I told myself? I told myself like, okay, I want to
should be
get
done
married
with
at
school
some
by
point.
now.
Whatnot. You know what I said? I say maybe if something happen and God do me one kind by 2020, I would have been married.
We are 2022.
My friends, when in 2020 came, the new year, they were like, are we expecting? If I throw you,
I actually had a book in secondary school that I wrote every single thing year by year. I calculated my 6 years.
I even had the names of my kids and other things.
Okay, by now I should be married. I will have 2 years before my marriage.
But I'm saying you should also make a plan.
Yeah,
make
a
plan. But don't squeeze it.
No, don't put a time frame that by 20. That's why it's like called 5-year plan.
Yeah.
You are hoping to achieve it within that period of time.
Yeah,
But not like
if it doesn't work,
I must have a car. No, you can give yourself between that time. I hope I have a car.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, because the thing about it is that at 2020, if somebody had come to even propose to me, I would use stone to break the person's head.
But you know that's the thing.
But at that point, I thought I was going to be in that headspace, and I was not.
Yeah.
So basically, you don't know. Make plans, as she said, but then don't say, okay, it has to be.
Another thing in your 20s, learn.
Don't be ready to learn and unlearn.
Learn.
And I also
run after
think
wisdom and knowledge
in your
in
20s is the year that you should serve.
Yes.
Serve as well.
Yes. Because that's when you have time.
Yeah, it's the year you have time. It's the year for you to serve. Don't think you're too young. If you want to learn a skill, it is the year to
Some
learn
people
that
say,
skill.
serve your creator in the days of your youth. So that when you grow old, you not say, we have no pleasure in you.
Exactly.
It's whatever service you're doing right now that will
determine it will speak for you
later in the future.
Yeah.
Learn
And
to
please
serve.
make connections for those that want to have kids, because not everybody wants to have kids, and that's okay. For those
For
that
your
want to have
children's
kids,
sake.
I beg you in the name of Jesus.
How is that important?
I'm not even.
for your children.
I'm sorry, I'm actually a product of many connections.
Many. I've been right here because of our parents'
Many, yes, true.
These connections,
Has much connection, and also
that wasn't
I
being a
think this is
nice
the right
person.
time for those that are not following time frame, and for those that are almost in their 30s and that not married yet or something, as be intentional about the fact that you're raising children. We don't want, in the world of now, we see some people and then we ourselves ask who raised this person, respectfully speaking. You want to be able to train yourself to the extent of your child mimicking your attitude that will be able to portray you good outside. Do you get what I mean? Some children are not necessarily we're doctors, honestly. We cannot have time to train kids 9 to 5 at home. You get what I mean? But the attitude they see you portray towards other people as well and towards yourself is what they'll pick and learn from you. So that's what I wanted to say. And aside that, please pray for your children. Please, I don't have a child now, but I promise you, I'm not even joking. Mark my words, my kids in the future are coming in blessed. I don't know them, but I've been praying for blessed. Them. I don't know my partner. I have a partner, but I still pray for whoever I'll marry. Do you get what I mean? There's no ring on my finger that is marriage ring. Do you get what I mean? So I'm praying for them before I meet them. Even the connections my kids will make in the future, I am preparing it down.
That's true.
That is important that you pray it now.
So,
Christians, even Muslims or anything.
If you believe in any higher power.
You're not too young to start.
You're not too young.
Absolutely not.
And
I feel like the problem.
People say, you fetch water against the day of thirst.
Yes.
So you're praying.
That's what I wanted to say. Actually,
some people that I have seen that I know. You know, not just me, but I'm sure people can relate to it. You will see some people and you'll be like, this is the handwriting of God. Sometimes it
doesn't make sense.
Yes. And I want my kids to also benefit from all sacrifices our parents have made as well. There's one thing or the other we're benefiting from. And it's something you would not regret doing. So that's something we need to realize in our 20s, that we have destinies to hold on to, and we need to prepare for them by preparing ourselves.
Because so many times I feel like people just like they wait until they're in trouble.
I heard something like that adage before. You don't store food when it's famine. You stop before you stop for the time, right? So like man, you have to prepare yourself.
And these are things that we were not really taught by our parents. We only taught to go to church.
So spiritually, you need to mature.
Yes.
You need to grow.
It is the best time for you to
think of your future.
Yeah, it is the best time to know your producer.
Yes, so
the God that created you. 20s is the best time, unless something else will define you. Society will define you. If God does not define you.
There's something that I find kind of cringy when especially boys say, oh, mama's prayer keep me going. I mean, it's good, my mom's prayer, yeah, God bless her, but my prayer, so I would have like, they'd be like, oh, I'm looking for a praying wife. How about you be a praying husband? So so this is not the time for you to be relying on brother, mother's prayer. good they are praying for you.
Mama's prayer keep me going, but I'm in club.
Do you even understand?
Some I used to tell people that
don't
people are
choke me,
intentionally
but Mama's prayer
frustrating their parents' prayers.
Exactly. So
But when you're saying mama's prayer keeps you going, how about your own prayer so that will keep your child going?
Exactly.
And you know what's so funny? What if your mother does not pray?
Exactly.
Hey!
What if you're just found at the right place at the right time and your preparation and God just answered?
All those wicked women we used to see on the streets of Nigeria.
Whose mother are they?
Somebody's mother. Everybody wants to say my mother is nice. Those wicked people that are in the offices, are they not somebody's mother? It's not everybody's mother. It's true though. It's not everybody's mother that is praying.
Never true.
So don't be assuming your mother is praying. Your mother may be praying for something else. So you are grown enough. Take yourself and pray.
Whatever you believe in, whatever spiritual power you believe in, which I will advise you.
As she said spiritual power, I'm mad I came to bed.
Which I will advise you. You know the advice I want. Which of the higher power you belong to? No jokes apart, like
It's a no jokes apart.
the jokes apart, Jerry. Take your spiritual work seriously.
Hold on one more thing. Your body, like, it's healthy. Like,
That's
it's healthy.
true.
Don't wait to your 30s, because you wait to your 30s.
Your metabolism rate will change.
Yeah, metabolism actually changes in your 20s. Like, you heard us talk about hormones and all that. It changes. Like,
You can get away with most things in your 20s, but in your 30s.
Yeah,
that's why you have to start.
Yeah, you have to start
Don't take your
in general,
fitness
just like develop healthy habits.
If you're a woman, please go for regular checkup.
Yes.
Yes,
Lots of
I think
things
it's
are
in your
real.
20s you should actually be having what is the name
Pap
of
smear.
For
Yeah.
ultrasound for like breast cancer. All those,
Like, we're not saying-
we're not saying. Just
So let me tell you the truth.
checkup.
Medicine always sees something, but nothing will be seen in your system. Just
Amen.
be conscious in
No, just be
take
conscious.
care of
Yeah,
yourself.
just-
be intentional about it.
No, every like notice know your body like every
pay attention to the
every
changes.
little change.
Yeah.
Don't like don't sleep on it.
And don't self-medicate as well.
Yeah.
Always, I have headache, I will just take malaria.
Yeah, I mean, always go for a test. No, you notice something has been going on in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Health is wealth.
You have to.
And for us living in another country, as black women, I'll tell you this: if you know something is wrong with your body, stay in your doctor's office until they listen to you, because they never listen to us until it is too late.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have I think most of us here can relate to that. You know something is wrong, they will look at you and tell you nothing is wrong. It's all in your head. If you feel something is wrong, stay there, get an answer, a definite answer before you leave. That's it.
So health is wealth.
Yeah.
And mind your business.
That's all we have to say. I think we've
covered most of it.
We've covered most of it, and probably we'll have another day, another time. If you guys have any question for us, please comment down below. And if there's anything you want to share to us, if you're in your 20s or you're about to get into your 20s, tell us what you've learned, tell us what you're looking forward to in your 20s. And if you're in your 30s, advise us also. We'll learn to. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We love you all. Bye.